Good afternoon, this is Adam. I hope you guys enjoyed my recent video I made. So I'm making another video. But starting tomorrow, I'm not making a video, guys. I'll take 2 days off, Monday, Tuesday, and I'll make a video Wednesday after I come back from work at Tinty's, right? Yeah. Yeah. I haven't really done your book. Yeah, guys, I finished my book like 4 years ago. And I finished going over all of volume 3. So that's done. But because I'm a perfectionist with my book, I'm still going over some sections of volume 1 and 2 and adding a few things here and there. Like the scene that you guys read when Taki said, some of these children here will not see the north. I added, some of these children here will not see the north. Some of these children here will not see my heavenly. They will not see my heavenly kingdom. They will not see Zaynus. I added more stuff to make it more interesting, obviously. Saying they will not see my heavenly kingdom is a more powerful statement. That's why I added a few things. Yeah. And you guys read the scene where I added stuff about when they're like, we need not know according what they say is true. Should this Takis be the prince and son of world, better be careful. So I added a few things there too. Azani from the north. Surely this cannot be true. Surely this man Takis cannot be the prince and whatever it is. I cannot believe it. Yeah, I add more stuff on to make it more interesting. My book is done though. Yeah, he's like, Ivan, are you bluffing or are you really done your book? Yeah, BJ, I finished my book. My book is done. I'm not lying. It's done. But I have to get a proofread, obviously. Yeah. Which will cost me like $22,000, $2,300. I have to save my money, obviously. I have to save my money, obviously, right? Yeah. All right, when you make it now, so when your book is proofread, yeah, I will. My book is proofread and my grammar and sentence structures is all fixed up. I'll let you guys know. Yeah, guys, my book is officially proofread. And now, after it's proofread, I'm going to format it. Formatting will cost me $350 to format my whole book. You have to format it. Obviously, I'm also going to have someone design a map for me because my map is a bit too cartoonish. I have to also create a book cover for it. I showed you guys one thing of my book cover, the mysterious cover. It looks like the Bible with a clipper, a red gold inscriptions with trees on top. The trees in the bottom are curves. You're looking at a sick, beautiful print edition man for my book. With a clipper too. I might have a clipper with it. Yeah. When my book feels like history. It feels like history right now. The folks are here if you heard the noise right here. Ivan, you're gonna read the ebook or you're gonna buy the print? Oh, I'm purchasing the print, man. Lulu will probably send me a free copy of the print because I'm making them so much money, right? I believe for Lulu, if you self-publish there, they send you a free copy of the book. Lulu will probably send me a free copy of the book because I'm making them billions, right? $2.5, $3 billion of making the company. I make $18 million of the book. Lulu will be making into like $3.5, $3.7 billion off my book royalties. Making the company billions. That's why they're going to send me a free copy of the book, obviously. Now, I'm going to get the print. I want to read the print, man. You know. Even though I read my book many times, obviously. I want to read it like actually when it's published with my print. The print that Rise and Mel, I read the book, I'm hooked again. Because you can reread days over and over again. I read a volume per day. I finish the book, I'm like, man, I can't believe I wrote this, man. This is a masterpiece, guys. A masterpiece in this. Greatest fantasy novel written. Yeah, man. And I made billions off it too. That's why I'm proud, obviously. Yeah, I wrote a masterpiece, and I beat out J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter. Zaynus is number 1 on the charts. I don't know, 1 billion copies sold. And I wrote a masterpiece. I made so much money off it too, off my masterpiece. I made like my $20 billion off my book, man. Yeah. Is that right? That's why VJ will be curious. I have how much money do you make off your book, by the way. All right, will you tell VJ how much money you made off your book when you're in the hotel? Or well, Victoria Justice will probably ask me right away how much money, Ivan, how much money did you make? Because she's curious, obviously. My book, obviously. Well, yeah, VJ, I made $20 billion. You made $20 billion with a B? Are you sure it's not $2 billion, Ivan? I'm like, nah, VJ, it's $20 billion. She's like, holy shit, Ivan, you won the lottery with that money, I know. You can live life with that money, I know. Are you going to share that with me, Ivan? I'm like, yes, I will, VJ. Relax, man. Calm down. Go to Vancouver, I'll register for the cards. You have to share your mind with 2 VJ. That's how it works, right? Yeah. Easy, Ivan, we can buy our private jets with that money. Like, we can buy that Dream 350 jet you want to buy. That 80 million jet. We can get that unique 71 yacht. We can build that $1 million house, Ivan, I know. Beautiful house. Something fucking high tech like Incredibles. Something revolutionary in my house, right? Like Incredibles, man. A $1 billion house is what you guys see in Incredibles, man. That's unheard of. GPS speaking, shower, turning shower on, turning speaker on. I'm saying, yeah, automatic doors, luxury indoor pool. I want to build an outdoor pool because an outdoor pool gets dirty very quick and you get bugs in the pool, you get leaves in the pool, and in the wintertime you can't swim in an outdoor pool. Whereas indoor pool you can swim any time of the year because it's indoors. But he's like, yeah, Ivan, why would you want to build an outdoor pool? Let's build an indoor pools are better. They're easier to maintain. There's no bugs. You're not going to see bugs and leaves in the pool. You don't have to worry about that for an indoor pool. I want an indoor pool. I don't want an outdoor pool, VJ. I want an indoor pool. He's like, yeah, Ivan, let's build an indoor pool. It's better. Yeah, we can swim in the wintertime, right? But there's some celebrities who have both. They have indoor pools and outdoor pools. And if you do that, you're wasting money, man. Because a lot of these celebrities, they waste so much money when they purchase homes. They add all this stuff they don't need. They waste so much money. There's no point of having an indoor outdoor pool, VJ. We're wasting money. No, we just build our indoor pool. Beautiful luxury, like a luxury. Because I'm putting $1 billion towards my house, luxury like design for our pool, man. A nice fucking pool in our house, right? And I love swimming. I'll be swimming like almost like every day of the week, man. And for my morning workouts, I'm always gonna swim in the morning. Yeah, I do like a 40-minute workout in the gym. I swim for maybe 15-20 minutes before I head out to work, honestly. I'm gonna have jacuzzis in my pool room too. I'm gonna put a good maybe 3 jacuzzis in the pool room for the parties with the actors and all that stuff. And then me and VJ have our own jacuzzi room in the third in our living room in our house. That's for me, VJ, personally. We also have jacuzzis in the pool room for the parties with the actors. After the actors go swimming for Zanis, they can chill in the jacuzzi. You know what I'm saying? For the pool party, yeah. So Ivan, you will have a pool party for the actors. Yeah, I will. For all my movies, I'll be doing pool parties with the actors. Like, I blast music in the pool area. Everyone goes swimming. We chill in the jacuzzi for a bit. And after everyone goes swimming, the party starts, and I blast music in my house, and everyone drinks, smokes cigars, and I order like pizza or something like that, pizza, Domino's pizza, or I'm saying we have a good time, obviously. Yeah. Because I'm taking a shower. Right, just man, what's the best example of a $1 billion house? Incredibles. Incredibles 1, like with the automatic door under the water. That's the best example I can give you of a $1 billion house. It's something very high tech, man. Like our garage door opens. It's something unheard of. Like Batman: The Dark Knight, I'm gonna have a garage like that, man. Something high tech. It's a $1 billion house, man. That's like pimp. That's complete pimped out. Obviously, like that's unheard of, man. Yeah. I've watched for more than $1 billion. No, I don't want to waste money. $1 billion is enough towards a house. That's something unheard of, man. That's why VJ's like, oh my god, Ivan, this is so high tech, man. This is my dream home, Ivan. You like this house better than your house in Hollywood? Are you fucking kidding me? That house I only bought for like $1.5 billion, Ivan. This house is $1 billion. It's unheard of. Yeah, that's why VJ was shocked. Oh my god, this is my dream. I know. Beautiful house. That's why she cries. She wants to like me, obviously. She got to by the gates. You know. I'm sorry. So high tech, the Hollywood actors will be shocked with my house. They can't afford a house like that. They're like, Ivan, VJ, this is your house? I'm like, yeah, how much did you build this place for, man? Yeah, it's something unheard of, man. My house, man. Something unheard of. You guys will see my house in the documentary, the part two of the Georgia documentary. I'm gonna have them do a tour of my house in the studio lot. You guys will see everything. You're like, holy shit, man. I and VJ living in life, and that's a fucking nice house. Yeah, $1 billion house, man. Blows all these executives and Hollywood actors' houses out of the water. The A-list actors in Hollywood own like 8, 10 million dollar houses, 5 million, 15, some 20 million dollar houses. Some even 30, 40, 50. Obviously. Like I heard Beyonce and Jay-Z have a $100 million estate house. But even that house is nothing compared to my $1 billion house. And I heard Beyonce is a billionaire now. Beyonce is a billionaire, obviously. And Jay-Z is a billionaire too. They're worth about the same amount of money, Beyonce and Jay-Z, right? But they're not as rich as me and BJ, right? They're not us. No, I'm saying, yeah. We're richer than those guys. Yeah. Some Sarah. Yeah. Take a shower after this, guys. I'll enjoy showing you guys. Yeah. So you guys will get a glimpse of my house. Yeah, you guys will get a glimpse of my house in the documentary, and also the George Lucas documentary, as well as the behind the scenes of things. You guys are gonna get a glimpse of me and VJ's house because the doctor will be filming me and VJ in our house sometimes. Yeah, obviously. So yeah, sick documentary. Keeping up with our Kardashians, you have something like that for my documentary. Except it's better than that. You have to be, you get a glimpse of me and VJ in our houses, 17, the Hollywood 17 in their nice houses, the actors in their houses, the actors training, me and VJ training. Look at an amazing documentary. Like keeping up with our Kardashians. Except it's better than that. Better cameras too, independent movie cameras. Look at a sick documentary. That's why the documentary will have almost as much buzz as the movie. The world will be going crazy for that doc, man. Yeah, I can't wait to watch that on a 25-hour. You're looking at a 25-hour documentary. That 25-hour documentary. Yeah. And I'm not gonna have you guys pay for that. You guys can watch it for free on my website. I'm not gonna charge you guys for that. I'm already making enough money off the movie version game. I'm not gonna charge you guys for the doc. Watch it for free on my website, obviously. With the Chromecast link and everything, yeah. Tell the web designer, Ivan, you want a Chromecast link. That way people can watch it on their TVs, right? Yeah. Yeah. Will it take getting used to being a multi-billionaire? Yeah, it will. It'll take me a good maybe year. It'll take me and VJ a good maybe year to be getting used to being multi-billionaires. Because we don't know what it's like to be a multi-billionaire. Tori Justice knows what it's like to be rich, but not like being a multi-billionaire, right? She's a multi-millionaire, but she's not a multi-billionaire. She doesn't know what it's like to be a multi-billionaire. But it'll really take me getting used to it because I grew up poor. Like, I was not a multi-millionaire when I grew up. Victoria Justice at least grew up the rich life. She's a multi-millionaire though. She's rich. She has a shitty career, but she has millions in her bank. So she knows what it's like to be rich, but she doesn't know what it's like to be a multi-billionaire. It'll take both of us getting used to being that rich, obviously. Maybe after a good year, we're now used to being multi-billionaires. We're fucking rich now, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, look at Ivan now. Ivan's rich now. Everybody was poor making videos on Salvage Channel. Now he's rich. He's rocking all these nice clothes. He has his like $1 billion house. He's living life for each. Yeah, his nice cars. Yeah, man. Some Sarah. Yeah. What car are you gonna get, Ivan? I'm gonna get a Ferrari. I'm gonna get the rare Ferrari. You know how Neotu's got his rare Lamborghini? I'm gonna tell the dealership I want one of your rare Ferraris. Like the rare like 350 cars, yeah, around the world. I want one of those. I'm gonna completely pimp it out. I'm gonna get my Jeep for the winter and my Porsche. Porsche and Ferrari are my summer, spring, fall cars. The Jeep is my winter car. But I'll be driving my Jeep sometimes in the summer and spring too sometimes. But the Jeep I'll be driving in the winter because you can't drive Ferraris and Porsches in the winter. They're not good for the winter. Jeeps are very good for the winter. They're good winter cars. That's how I want to get my Jeep. Beautiful Jeep. See, I don't know what car VJ likes. I don't know what car she likes, obviously. Victoria Justice will probably tell me, yeah, Ivan, I want to get like a $250,000 BMW and Mercedes-Benz, Ivan. I want to get a Benz and BMW, but I want to get the high-end ones, Ivan. Okay, you want to get like a $250,000 one, VJ? Yeah, Ivan. And VJ leases the car. I want to get maybe a winter Lexus or a Jaguar or a Genesis or something like that. A Cadillac. I don't know what car VJ likes. Yeah. Some Sarah. That's something we should live in a lifetime. Come on. That's why she cries on me, because she got duped. She wants a life with you. Yo, I want you to get me out. I want a piece of your island. You get 20 million off your book on it. I want a piece of that. Yeah, she's crazy. She got duped. She knows I'm her ticket to financial control and being a multi-billionaire. That's why she wants me to get her out, because she got duped. It's a shitty feeling knowing that you're God and you can make your easy billions because you have the keys, but you got duped by the gates and you can't make your money because they're guarding you on your career. Some Sarah. That's why VG cried, because she got duped. Yeah, I'm supposed to be a multi-billionaire. I have the keys. I'm fucking powerful like Ivan, and I'm only worth $1 million. Yeah, VJ, because the gatekeepers are guarding you on your career. You got duped, man. They duped you. And as you know, Ivan, they're gonna dupe you too if you sell. That's why I came with keys. The way those guys don't dupe you, man. They're so blinded by their envy and their psychotic greed. Even while they're making, I don't know, they're 50, 60, 70, 80, whatever year, and you sell to them, they won't even let you be a billionaire. Even when you sell to them, Ivan, because they have an envy. They're crazy people. That's why I came with the keys. The way they don't dupe me, man. So I knew if I didn't have the keys, they would win the game and they would dupe me. Yeah. That's why God gave you the keys, Ivan. You can make your billions. Don't hate him, saying, yeah. So, Sarah. Will the Hollywood actors be shocked by your cars? No, because most of the Hollywood actors can afford, like, all the B-list actors and like A-list actors can afford a Ferrari. They can afford Ferraris and Porsches. They can afford it because those cars are only like $250,000, $300,000, $600,000 cars. They could afford those cars. The Hollywood actors will not be shocked by me with these cars because they can afford that, but they're shocked by the house. But they will tell me, yeah, Ivan, you got a nice car collection here, Ivan. But they could afford those cars, most of those Hollywood actors. But the house, they're shocked. Like, because you're looking at a $1 billion house, man. Like John Boyega, Jimons, I just offer, Ivan, man, this is your house. I'm like, yeah, how much did you build this place for, man? Yeah, it's so high tech. Yeah, Ivan, this is like unheard of. I've never seen a house like this before. Yeah, it's $1 billion, man. That's my house, unheard of. Yeah, some Sarah. And they're shocked by the jet too, and the studio lot. They're shocked by that too, obviously. I'm gonna own like a $350 million jet, an $80 million jet. I'm gonna renovate like Incredibles. Put $10 million, $5 million towards renovating the two jets. Like VJ, you want to renovate the jet like Gravel's? Yeah, let's do that. We put like 10 million towards it. We can renovate it and we upgrade it. The jet. So the cup holder goes down and up. Don't mind if I do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is top notch. Yeah. So Ivan, once you register for the cars with VJ, you're gonna immediately buy all your stuff. Yes. VJ will tell me. VJ will tell me once. Okay, Ivan, your bank account's set up with your wife, and they give me VJ the cards, our Visa and our debit card. And VJ's like, let's go jet shopping. Let's buy our two jets. Let's buy our two yachts. We buy it right away. Let's make plans and let's buy our land and build our house. Honestly, I could easily build a house on the rooftop, but it's just more complex. A rooftop condo is fucking nice, but I'll tell VJ, it's just too complex. Yeah, I mean, let's just build it. Yeah, we'll just build it on land. We purchase like 2 acres of land, 3 acres of land, and we build the 1 million house. We have to hire an architectural company, and then we design the interior, exterior of our house the way we want it. An elevator, 3 floors, indoor pool, a Batman luxury garage, automatic doors, the jacuzzi room, the big luxury living room, luxury kitchen, luxury bathrooms, the gym, all that stuff. The yard, beautiful yard, the parking lot. Well, the garage will be indoor, right? Yeah. I'm gonna tell the guys the only way me and VJ can enter our house is inside the garage. The garage door opens, obviously, and then there's an elevator in the garage that takes us to our floor, our 3, 4 floors, whatever it is in our house. So you don't want a door outside, and no, the only way we enter the house is through the garage, inside the garage in the elevator. Something cool. A luxury elevator too. Going up, 2nd floor, 3rd floor. That doesn't talk much. But for the interior look, I don't know what design VJ likes. We have to look over the Google pictures and discuss it, obviously. I'm gonna tell VJ, I don't want the traditional look. I want the luxury feel. Yeah, I've asked you to say, you want the luxury look of the house? Yeah, VJ. I don't want it looking traditional like your house now. I want the luxury look, VJ. Like the Google examples here. Like Incredibles, that's the luxury feel, right? Yeah. I asked you to say, yeah, let's build it that way. Yeah, it's cooler, it's nicer that way. For the house, right? Yeah. Yeah. That's where you guys are like, shit, yeah, man, I and PJ are living the life, I know. We're living the life, man. Yeah, man, they own that like unheard of 1 billionaire house. They own their fucking nice cars. They own 2 fucking like nice jets. They own their nice yachts. They own a nice collection of clothes. We're gonna get high-end clothes at the mall and shoes and everything. And yeah. And when they travel, they fly. They don't have to fly commercial. They fly privately. They have their own pilot. Like when me and VJ go on vacations, we fly privately. We have our own pilot who flies us privately to wherever we want to go around the world. You don't have to fly commercial ever again. Yeah, you get the VIP. I will never know what it's like to fly commercial. Because, well, no, I did fly commercial one time when I was a kid, but I don't remember because they knocked me out with a rock. But I remember my parents told me, yeah, Ivan, when I was born in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, around age 3, three and a half, we moved to Montreal, and we flew on a plane. But I don't remember that because they knocked me out with a rock. Obviously, I don't have any memory. All the pictures that you see, of all the pictures I see of me when I'm a kid and everything, I don't remember taking those pictures because they knocked me out with a rock, man. I lost my memory. I don't remember those pictures. Yeah. Yeah. So I always wondered, I'm like, how come I don't have any memory of all these pictures when I was like 2 years old? Because they erased my memory. They knocked me out with a rock, man. They hammered my head and knocked me out of the rock. I lost memory of everything when I was young. Yeah. Ivan, what's your earliest memory of life? Getting knocked out with a rock. That's the only thing I remember. Everything before that I don't remember because they knocked me out with a rock, obviously. I'm not kidding around. My last memory I have of when I was a kid was getting knocked out by that rock. My older stepbrother knocked me out with a rock. I remember that. We're hanging out in like the apartment, the back of the apartment in the where the parking lot is. I remember I just saw him on the corner of my eye. He took the rock and knocked me out of the rock. Those are wicked people. Yeah, man. He knocked me out of the rock, man. That's my last memory of life. Everything before that I don't remember, obviously. Yeah. Why did knock you out of the rock? Because that way wipe Ivan's memory of his wife Victoria Justice, wipe his memory of him being God. And also if you knock him out of the rock, we're gonna dumb down his brain. Ivan will have brain damage. You dumb him down because they knew I had the keys. Obviously, Ivan's obviously a smart man. His father gave him the keys. We got to dumb this guy's brain down and erase his memory of Victoria Justice, and erase memory of him being gone and having the keys. But even after doing that, I still figured everything out, and the gift never went away. Yeah, even if the gatekeepers give you a mental illness, I'm gonna use that mental illness into your creative genius. I'm gonna turn that into you being a creative genius. Obviously. So I have a mental illness, but because of my mental illness, I'm a creative genius, man. I wrote a masterpiece, that's what I'm saying. It's a fucking masterpiece. Yeah. 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 I do think you could make more for your book. I could, but the math doesn't add up, obviously. The people around the world who don't speak English are not going to buy my book. They don't understand it, guys. That's why, like, the max amount of copies I'll sell is maybe 1.3 billion, maybe all 1.5 billion people buy it. But I told you, a good chunk of that population is little kids, obviously. Like little 3, 4-year-old children. So that's why it's probably around 1 billion copies sold I sell. I make 20 billion around there right now. Off my book. I'm sorry. Yeah. Will your house be huge? It'll be pretty big, obviously, but it's not like the biggest house ever. But it's a pretty big house. Probably something like Iron Man, a house about that size. It's a pretty big house because you have the big garage, you have the indoor pool, so it'll be pretty big. But it's not the biggest house ever. But it's top notch, like unheard of luxury, like high tech, man. Like $1 billion towards a house is unheard of, man. Yeah. Yeah. Like holy shit, I finally own a nice house, and I can finally pay my bills, man. Yeah, I can pay my bills now. Obviously. Yo, Ivan can pay his bills. Yeah, I can pay my bills now. Yeah. I don't have to worry about the folks taking away my internet cord, breaking all my movies. You know what I'm saying? I have my own money, and I could live the life of BJ, man. Yeah, man. BJ would tell me, "Oh, Ivan, you're happy. You can pay your bills now, Ivan." I know. I can pay my bills. Obviously, pay my bills now. Pay all my bills. Yeah. What will you BJ be doing most of the time when you're home? I don't know. We'll watch movies. We'll watch YouTube. Sometimes VG will do something else. I might watch YouTube, and we'll be looking at the trends every day, man, for hours. A good chunk of the stuff me and VG are going to be doing is looking at the trends. Honestly, we're just looking at the trends for hours. Yeah, VJ, look at us for trending. We look at all the trends. It's crazy. Yeah, I was going to forget about the Saddles channel. The trends are much cooler than the Saddles channel right now. I'm not gonna have you guys do my time. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, Ivan's a lucky son of a gun, man. He lived out of BG and he got out. Yeah, I got out. That's why God gave you the keys. That way you can get out, Ivan. Get out of the gatekeeper system of the Yeah. Well, Ivan's lucky, man. He got out. He didn't bow to the gates, and he made his like 20 off his book, and he took Victoria Justice and he ran with her. Obviously, he runs away with VJ, and he got VJ out of Hollywood. I got her out of Hollywood. Yeah. VJ's Twitter account will be taken down. Her YouTube channel will be taken down. Her Instagram taken down. Obviously, because Victoria Justice is no longer in Hollywood. I got her out. Her YouTube interview she did in the past will still be on YouTube. obviously, but like her YouTube channel will be taken down, and her Instagram and Twitter account will be taken down. See, once I save her, but she's no, I got her out of Hollywood. She's not in Hollywood anymore, and she doesn't have access to her money that she makes in Hollywood. Her royalties from High Candy Victorious, she doesn't get squat off that anymore because I got her out. Honestly, she ditches her agent, her manager, her team, her VJ's team that in Hollywood. VJ's no longer associated with those guys because I got her out. Yeah, I even got VJ out. She's out of Hollywood now. Now she's kept behind the scenes with me, obviously. Because I made the 20 billion off the book, Victoria Justice is now a multi-billionaire with me, right? Yeah. Obviously. VJ relies on the money I made off the book, but because I made like $20 million, me and her are multi-billionaires. Living the life, obviously. Yeah, that's why she wants a piece of the money. The Victoria Justice will have like no money, right, when I meet her, right? That's why she wants a piece of my 20 billion. She might have maybe a million, maybe even 500K in her bank. 400K in her bank. Yeah, I mean, I have like 400K in my bank. I'm laughing on it. That's funny. Are you gonna share those with me, Ivan? I'm like, yes, I will, VJ. Relax, calm down. Yeah. Yeah. I've one thing you VJ will get to go in beauty. Probably, I don't know, like a few, the moment we hook up, that's when we get to go in beauty. I don't know. I hook up with VJ in Los Angeles. Then like 3 days later, like Victoria Justice like wakes me up. She's like, Ivan, wake up. I'm like, what? Ivan, look at our eyes. We have glowing beauty, Ivan. Look at our skin. And I look in the mirror and my eyes are glowing. VJ's eyes are glowing. I'm like, holy shit, we have glowing beauty. Holy shit, man, this is an upgrade, VJ. Yeah, Ivan, we're harder than we even were before, Ivan. We have a glowing beauty, Ivan. Me and VJ got the glowing beauty. And when me and VJ trend, you guys will see us with the glowing beauty. Holy shit, I and VJ have the glowing beauty. They look updated, hotter. Yeah, dude. So Ivan, look, your beard's growing. Yeah, VJ's blue triggers the beard growth. It's a setup, yeah. Your beard's growing, Ivan, like Jesus. I'm like, holy shit. And within like a month, I get like a full grown beard. A couple weeks later, my beard's fully grown. Now I have the Jesus look. My long dreads and the full grown beard, right? Yeah, and that's the VJ. That's the Ivan VJ gets to yourself, obviously. That's how I set up, obviously. Yeah, VJ gets Ivan with the full grown beard and the glowing beauty. Was we didn't get Ivan with the full grown beard and the glowing beauty. And we didn't get VJ with the glowing beauty either. It's a setup, obviously. Can't have got here. Yeah. And Ivan and VJ get each other fresh. Whereas those men in Hollywood got a garbage Victoria Justice, obviously, who did not have the glowing beauty. And their spirit battle man, it's like they deserve. Yeah, we got VJ garbage and trash. We didn't get her updated Hollywood with the glowing beauty. Ivan gets her fresh, updated Hollywood with the glowing beauty. We didn't get that VJ. You got her garbage and trash. You got a trash Victoria Justice. Victoria Justice I'll never do, man. That's disgusting. You get garbage, man. Garbage and trash. Yeah, man. Some Sarah. Take a shower after this. Yeah. So you know VJ's career dreams. Yes, I know VJ's career dreams is being a movie star with me and being a famous music artist with me. That's her two dreams, honestly. Yeah, Ivan, those are my two career dreams. I want to be a movie star with you, a famous movie star with you, make all that money. I also want to do music on the side with you, Ivan. That's VJ's dreams, honestly. Career dreams with me, honestly. So I'm gonna tell VJ, if you don't want to start Scotch with him, we don't have to start it. We can just live the life if you want. He's like, no, Ivan, I want to start Scotch with you. I want to be a movie star with you. Are you crazy, Ivan? That's my dream, Ivan. Yeah, oh, yeah, VJ, we'll make more money. Yeah, you want to make more money, VJ? We can be a movie star. He's like, yeah, Ivan, let's start that studio, Ivan. We start the studio together. We make a lot of money off the Zane's man, right? And the Gray Escape, they're unique with movie stars. Yeah, some sour. Yeah, get paid tonight, like $50. Yeah, and I get my other government check too. Yeah, like I don't know, 3 days from now, I get my other check. Paid tonight, right? Midnight, right? Yeah. Not today, it's tonight, midnight tonight. I get my check, obviously. And Wednesday I work at Dinty's. Yeah. Yeah. Ivan, you got a helicopter. No, no. I don't need a helicopter. No. I'm not getting a helicopter. Yeah. Helicopter, I'm not a fan of. It's a waste of money. No, we don't need a helicopter in the future, right? The two jets are enough. We don't need a helicopter. Yeah. Ivan, you're not going to get your cars until the house is built. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna tell Vija, I don't want us wasting money and getting the cars now. We don't need the cars right now. The house is not built yet. While we're staying in a hotel and we travel on the road, we can just have drivers drive us around. Then once the house is built and the garage is built, now we can go car shopping and get our cars. And we don't waste money. Sarah. There's no point of getting cars when your house is not built yet. No, get the cars once the house is built. We go to the dealerships in Vancouver and we get our nice cars. So, Sarah, it's the best way to make it work, obviously. Yeah. Music, yeah, even that's smart. There's no point of us getting the high-end cars now when we're staying in a hotel. Yeah, let's wait till the house is built. But once the house is built, VJ, we can get the cars. Our dream cars. When we travel around the world, me and VJ will not be driving our own cars. No, we're going to have drivers. Limo service drivers to drive us around. We can afford it, obviously. It's all pocket change. Go clubbing, go to events, go to restaurants, bars. Yeah. Will you go clubbing in Vancouver? Yeah, I will. I will go clubbing in Vancouver. You VJ are gonna check out all the clubs in Vancouver. I'm like, yeah, VJ, you want to go clubbing? Yeah, I mean, let's go clubbing, and we get pretty drunk. I'll get pretty drunk, and Victoria Justice will want to make out with me at the club when we dance. And we do. Everyone at the stairs, they take out videos and videos. Look at IVJ making out at the club, trying on X-Men. It's crazy. Yeah. No, Ivan's a fucking dick, man. Like he's living that life, and he like after what we did to him and VJ, he just takes his wife and pieces the fuck out, and we're left out of that. We're left out of his life, yeah. But like we feel like shit because he's living a life, and the fame is crazy. We're left behind, man. Yeah, Ivan's a genius. Yeah, he just kills us with kindness. He just takes his wife and lives a life with her. After what we did to him, and because it's not above a guy, we're left behind. Yeah, I'm a genius. I kill you with kindness, guys. I kill you by just taking my wife and piecing out. I live a life with her, and you're left behind. That's how I kill you guys. Yeah, yeah. Like even though Ivan killed us with kindness, like we're paying a price, man, because he's living that life. He's world famous, and we're left out of that, man. Yeah, you're left behind. You're not saved. You feel abandoned from the glory of God. I'm a genius. You can't even God here. Oh. Yeah. That's why you guys want me to make videos on my Savage channel. You either want me to sell, that way you can dupe me and you're saved and you destroy my life. And even if I don't sell, you want me to make videos on my Savage channel because you guys, no matter what, want your full cake, obviously. But I'm not gonna have you guys do like that, man. I'm not making any videos where I'm getting you. I'm piecing out. I'm not making any videos on this channel. Zero. Gary Reserve, man. You want to keep nice and you're left behind you. Okay, there you go. I'm not gonna have you guys win the game and do like that, man. No way. This is the Ivan who's poor, guys, who's not king yet, man. Once I'm king, I'm trying with VJ. I'm gonna forget about this channel, guys. There we go. We're almost at it, guys. Take a nice hot shower after this. Yeah. So if your documentary will be like keeping up with the Kardashians. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you're gonna get the behind the scenes of the actors in their house, the 17, the Hall 17, me and VJ in our house. It's not just us in our house. You also have us working in the office, signing the actors, training, the making of the film, writing the screenplay. You're looking at a state documentary with beautiful music. Looking at an amazing, entertaining documentary. Almost as much buzz as the movie. The world will be going crazy for that documentary. You guys will all be getting your food, popcorn, everything. Yeah, I'm excited to watch that doc. You get your food and your popcorn and everything. When the documentary is about to be released, right? The whole world will be watching it. Yeah, it's crazy. That's why I don't want to get that free money bullshit. You guys piss me off. You only make me pay fees you want me to have sex. I'm not stupid, guys. You know, you want me to pay too. I'm stupid. You know. Yeah, if you don't pay, we're never gonna know what it's like for you to fuck a chick, Ivan. You guys see that as a price. Yeah, you black out the screen. We see hell. We want to see you fuck people, Ivan. Like we want to know what it's like for you to have sex with women because of your selfishness, honestly. When my relationship with my wife is none of your business, man. You make it your business because you're crazy people. Yeah. Ivan, what about your SHL hockey league? Don't get me wrong, I would love to be a pro hockey player, but come on, man, I'd rather be a movie star than be a pro hockey player. And what if I'm not good? It's risky. What if I'm a terrible player? Which I don't think I will. I have the genes. If I train, I'll be an amazing hockey player, but I'm not going to choose being a pro hockey athlete over being a movie star. Come on, man. Vijay will be like, Ivan, you're crazy. Like, I'll support you if you want to be a pro hockey player, but you'd rather be a pro hockey player than to be a movie star? I'm like, no, Vijay, I'd rather be a movie star with you. Crazy? Being a movie star is much cooler than being a pro hockey player, right? Like, duh. Yeah. That's why I'm starting to have his name with Vijay. Obviously. And that's why now all the Hollywood actors are going to feel like shit. Because Ivan and Vijay are now in the entertainment industry, the entertainment business. And Sky is supposed to blows out of the water, and they're the main event. All these Hollywood actors are side tension in Hollywood with the movies. Yeah, it's not fair, man. Ivan and Vijay are the main event. We're all the side tension in Hollywood. Yeah, you guys, all you Hollywood actors are side tension in Hollywood. I'm king, man. You Vijay are the main events. Yeah. 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 Ivan, what about television? Nah, I'm not interested in television. Movies is better than television. Vijay will tell me, yeah, I mean, why the fuck would you want to do television? Television's still glory, but it's not the same glory as a big budget movie. Big budget movie is better glory than even television. Television's glory too, but I'm not interested in television. Television is just more work. And it's not as interesting. I'm not interested in doing small screen television. No, I want to do movies, big budget movies. Like Zaynus, The Great Escape, They're Unique, the Hidden Valley movie, the Western Gangster movie, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want to do big budget movies. That's real glory, honestly. And movies only take like 3 4 months to film. Around there, 4 months to film. Whereas television shows is fucking long, man. I'm not interested in television. Movies is much better glory than television. Come on, guys, right? Yeah, movies is where it's at. That's why I want to do movies with DJ, not television. I'm sorry. Yeah. Because Zanis, you can even turn it into a television show if you want. But if you turn it into a television show, it won't be as good. It'll still be an amazing show, but it won't be as good. Like Zanis is a kind of story whereby you adapt it to film, not television. See, Game of Thrones was good for television. For Zanis, it's better to adapt it to the big screen. Peter Johnson would tell me, yeah, Ivan, Zanis is better as a movie than a television series. Ivan, don't do that, Ivan. Yeah, people tell me that. No, Ivan, do a big budget movie. Yeah, it's better that way, obviously. Just like Lord of the Rings was a big budget movie. But they turned Lord of the Rings into a show, Rings of Power. Look how that turned out. Rings of Power is not that great of a show, right? Season 2 is pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Season 2 was a step up from Season 1. It's pretty good, but it's not even close to being as good as Game of Thrones. Like, Amazon shot the bed with Rings of Power. As Rings of Power, no offense, is not the greatest show, right? I saw both seasons. It's not the greatest show. It has a lot of problems, that show. Samsara. And that's why I don't want the Hollow Economy touching my story. They can ruin my story, man. Emma. Samsara. Yeah. Are you saying Rings of Power is a garbage show? I'm not saying that, but compared to Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power is garbage. That's my point, right? So when I say Rings of Power is garbage, I mean for a big brand like Lord of the Rings, I expected better from the producers for Rings of Power. The show was a bit of a letdown for me. Season 1, personally, was a letdown for me. But Season 2 is pretty good. It wasn't terrible. Season 2 is actually pretty good. But compared to Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power is garbage. That's my point, right? It's not even close to being as good as Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. It's not even as good as The Hobbit, for crying out loud. Rings of Power has its problems. And it's not even close to being as good as Game of Thrones. Don't hit me, guys. I'm saying, yeah. Samsara. That's why I don't want the Hollywood executives touching my story. They can ruin my story, man. They can ruin your story, Samsara. Yeah. 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 Ivan, what's the one way Zanus could flop artistically, critically? If you stray away from the story and you make drastic changes, you can ruin the movie. That's why I want to co-write with Peter Mel. That way I keep them in check. They don't ruin my story, obviously. There's nothing wrong with making changes, guys, and adding stuff, but don't stray away from the DNA of the story. Stick to the story, the DNA of the story, and you'll get a masterpiece. But if you make a bunch of changes, like they do in Hollywood with all these adaptations, like Prince Caspian, that can ruin your story. As Prince Caspian was very different from the books, obviously. Even though the movie was pretty good, because they made so much changes, Prince Caspian had its problems, obviously. As Lion in Witch Wardrobe was better than Prince Caspian, in my opinion, right? Yeah, obviously. Prince Caspian, they made Andrew Adamson the director, he made way too many changes for the adaptation for Prince Caspian. Don't do that, man. If you do that, that's how you can ruin your Zayn story, Ivan. That's why I don't want the Hollow touching my story. They can make all these drastic changes and ruin my story. Follow the book, but make a few changes and add stuff, but you stick to the DNA of the story, you'll get a masterpiece, obviously. But if you make a lot of drastic changes, you can ruin the story. That's why I want to co-write it. That way I keep these people in check, man. I keep Peter Mel in check. They don't make drastic changes to my story. I'm sorry. Follow the plot, Peter or Mel, right? Yeah. That's the main reason we live in life. Anyways, guys, here's what I hope you guys enjoy the show. Sorry, I'm signing off. Peace. Hope you guys always want to show my America. Peace out, guys. Don't hate yourself.